Hello there my good friends of YouTube. Today going to show you some various transformers, high voltage transformers that I've got in my little bit of a collection. There'll be a bug zapper, some ignition transformers, a couple of neon sign transformers, and there's a couple of flybacks. I'm just showing you the different types of high voltage transformers you could use to make your projects of either Jacob's ladders or some sort of Tesla coil, depending on what what kind of transformer you want to use to get particular output from your Tesla coil. I mean, normally you can use a microwave oven transformer, but microwave oven transformers are very unreliable. I wouldn't trust one myself to run a Tesla coil, but there is some people out there that do like to use them. But I've seen too many fail. They get too hot too quickly, and to be honest with you, I like to stay quite far away from them. I've got one in my collection, but I won't be showing you that today. Anyway, I'll stop waffling on, should I say. Wobble, where did that come from? Right, this is a insect transformer. Okay, it's out of an insect, one of those bug zapper things that people have in kitchens, in restaurants and stuff. It's around about 4,000 volts output, I believe, if I remember rightly. This is your primary coil, this is your secondary coil. To give it that zap, it's got I believe it's a 10 kV disc capacitor that's in there, ceramic disc capacitor. I can show you this working actually. Yes, just make sure there's nothing. Yeah, it's right to touch that. Okay, right. Let me plug it in. Where are we? Got that many bloody wires down here to show you things working. Right, here we go. Watch it if you've got your volumes up, because these are quite cracky. Give out quite a snap. Wouldn't like to be an insect caught up in that, would you? Crazy. So, that's that one done. Right, going on to the next thing. Set. Just push past that. Just push past that bloody thing. Safety first. I know you're all thinking shouldn't have made sure there was no power in it, but do you know something? Every time I do a video for you guys, right, I always get bloody shocked by something. Anyway, on with the show. Yes, I just brushed me past my finger across that, and I got a bit of a snap. Normally these things don't normally hold the charge for some reason, you know, with it being AC, but I got some sort of shock through my bloody finger. Right, these are the ignition transformers. Okay, this is 230 volts in, at secondary at 15 kV at 40 milliamps. Quite nice little unit. These are solid state. These are not solid state. So these are in you know, circuit, little tiny flybacks inside there, or some sort of high voltage transformer. They're not the same as your traditional transformer or something like that. They're actually inverter type. So I'll show you one of those working, which I've got all set up, ready to give a demo. And hopefully with this one I won't go bloody shock. I know some of you out there, I've got some very good friends subscribed to me, and I've subscribed to, who I speak to quite a lot, and I know, I can't think of his name now off by heart. I know my memory's terrible. I'm on bloody antibiotics for my ankle, and it just shoots my bloody memory all over the place. But I know he's going to be saying, safety first, unplug. You can hear that one straight away. I do like the output out of these, very nice. Right, here we go. Very nice output from them. See, it sounds a lot different to a traditional transformer, which you'll hear in a minute when I try another ignition transformer. But that's the inverter type, you see. So it's not the solid state type of iron core. So yeah, I do like the output of those, and I have actually run a Tesla coil off one of these, a little Tesla coil. So they do work quite well. But they do diminish. I can't even say the word. After so many minutes, the arc does diminish. I can't even say the word. It does get smaller. So that's this sort of transformers which we've covered. As you can see, it's they're in some sort of resin, so that one's got cracked there. But let's put the light on. As you can see there, that's the outer casing, so they're actually in some sort of resin. A bit of solder on the side of there. Yeah, that one was a damaged one, that one was, which I managed to repair. Good old hot glue. Right, we'll cover one of these transformers now. This is an iron core transformer, solid state one. Don't know why I say solid state. Probably the wrong word to use, but this is 240 volts in, and it gives out at 8 kV at how many milliamps? I think it's 30 milliamps. Yeah, 30 milliamps. 8 kV at 30 milliamps, and I'll show you this one working as well. I'll actually wire it onto that core actually, so that I don't set fire to my bed. Out of the way. Nice output from these as well. See how it sounds different. Very hot arc. So that's that one. Unplug, safety first. Just make sure there's nothing left on that. Alright, so that's that one, which is made by coffee. So then these ones as well, which are a pretty decent transformer. I'm trying to think if I've got one of these plugged in. Yeah, I've got this one here plugged in, which has got a socket on it actually, should I say. It's very hard to work because I have to work up here, you see, because in the winter my shed is like an ice box. It's actually colder in my shed than it is outside, and it's wet at the moment and it's cold here in the UK, depending where you are, I suppose, for weather-wise. I suppose it's worse in some parts of this country, but it's not nice. So I have to bring everything up here and into my bedroom and work in here and do me bits and bobs of projects and stuff. So when it warms up, I can start and do some proper videos. When it starts to warm up, I can start working back in my shed. So I assume you all know what it's like when you can't work in your own workshop. Right, let's get this wire on somewhere so I can do it without setting fire to something. I'll stick it on here. Plugged. Let's move that out of the way a minute. Can hear that one straight away as well. So you can hear the difference of different transformers. It's quite a nice big arc off this one. I have to basically get that this one works off the earth, this because it's just one wire out of this one, so it taps off the earth. Quite a nice big arc off this one. Quite a very hot arc. Of course it's AC as you know. Just for those who don't know. Not trying to teach anybody how to suck eggs. So that's that one. Unplug, safety first. Get it out of the way, because that one's, I've showed you that one running. So the next one is the NST. The lovely NST. Actually, I'll show you this one running first. This is another ignition transformer. I nearly forgot about this one. This is one of my favourite ones. Nice big NST ignition transformer. That's the specs of it there. 10,000 volts output at 23 milliamps, 240 volts in. Okay. Very nice transformer. It's coming through my speakers. Very sensitive them speakers are. Just quite far, not quite far enough for it to leap over to give a constant arc between the pins. So they certainly thought about that one when they were putting it together. Just about 2 mil away before it would break, before the arc breaks. So that's that one. Unplug, safety first. Right, then we'll get on to the NSTs. Right, this is a little 5 kV one. This was actually given to me for Christmas by my friend John, High Voltage Projects, which was very nice of him. Bless him, it was, I didn't expect it, to be honest with you. This one is a resin block transformer, and it's a Treviso, and it's made in Italy, and it's a fart transformer, this one is. And this is a 5 kV at 23 milliamps. 25 milliamps, sorry. So yeah, I'll show you this one working. I've already wired it up already. Just get this plastic just to put underneath so we don't have any fires. Last thing I want, wife comes back, bedroom's on fire. Kids in the car. We're leaving. Yes, don't want that. Right. 5 kV, 25 milliamps. It's actually a bigger arc than the bloody them as other ignition transformers aren't, isn't it? This for 5 kV. Quite a nice arc. It is a very nice arc. 5 kV. Beautiful. Thank you very much for that, John. It's a lovely transformer. Right, next one, which is another NST, which is this big beauty, which is, it weighs a bloody ton, and yes, it does weigh a ton. It's very, very heavy. Right then. Sorry to drag you all on to over 16 minutes here. Right, this is a fart transformer. Okay, fart to neon transformer. And this is 10 kV at 50 to 65 milliamps. Very nice indeed. This one I had off John many moons ago. I do believe I bought it off him. So that's when I first met John. High voltage projects. Okay, let's plug this one in and I'll show you. 10 kV, 50 to 65 milliamps. Bloody hell. Yeah, it's burning the rubber on the ends there. It gets quite hot. It's a very hot arc. Hold on, let me just stick a screwdriver into that 1 sec. It's a bit too, I don't want to knacker me bloody crocodile clip up. Let's turn the light off, hold on. That's some arc draw, that is, isn't it? Bloody hell. Can end that screwdriver getting hot already. That is one hot arc. Damn. Stick that down for a minute. Unplug, safety first. Right. Hope you enjoyed that, guys. As much as I did. I certainly enjoyed playing about with these. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Don't go yet. Yep, this is the different kinds of transformers for anybody else who hasn't seen these. So these are flyback transformers. This is one I repaired from the scrapyard. It was actually cut off at the top there by some comedian. But yeah, you can get 50,000 volts out of one of these if you push it hard enough. But this one was bought off eBay for about 25 UK pounds and cost me about £8 postage. So the different transformers you can actually use for Jacob's ladders or for Tesla coils, or either bug transformers, insector cutters, whatever you want to call it, flybacks, ignition transformers, more different kinds of ignition transformers, and just others, and neon sign transformers. And that's what I thought I'd share with you guys today. Thanks very much for watching. Look after yourselves, please be safe, and when you're messing around with electricity, please seriously, really, don't electrocute yourself like I do, because I'm just silly. Don't try this at home, please, unless you're have a bit, have an understanding background of electricity, because it can seriously injure you or even kill you. Thought I'd tell you that, guys. Thanks for watching. Speak again.